The purpose of this video is to demonstrate the Buzzersystems.com tabletop timer set in pause mode. Now the tabletop timer is connected to a buzzer system, and for the sake of demonstration we're going to go ahead and connect this timer that's configured for pause. We're going to connect it to our traditional system, which is the one with the black boxes that go in front of each player. But I want to emphasize that this system can be used, this timer can be used with any of our buzzer systems, ranging from our least expensive to our deluxe system. I want to talk a little bit about how the timer works and how it's hooked up and the remote control. And we'll start off by talking about how it's hooked up. And there's just a few cords that go into the back of the timer. There's the main cord that goes to the buzzer system itself. This is through like a stereo cord. It goes to the timekeeper and to the controller, the reset connection. We have this connection right here, which is for the power, and it plugs in just like the buzzer system itself. And we have a cord here that goes to the handheld remote control. Now the pause timer, just like the continuous timer, has 3 separate presets on top, and these presets can be used for different things. For example, you might want to use timer number 1 as preset number 1 as your toss-up question. Preset number 2 might want to be for your bonus question, and preset number 3 might want to be for your timeouts. And any of these timers can be changed at any time in terms of what their actual start time is by using the buttons on the top called set time. We can increment the time, or we can bring it back down. And whatever time you set it to will be remembered in memory. Now the advantage of the pause timer compared with the continuous is that the pause timer, when the player buzzes in, it causes the time to stop. And then if the player gets the question right, then you simply reset it. But if you let it continue, if you want to allow the other team to have whatever time remains to answer the question, you press resume. I'm going to demonstrate that right now. Let's give an example where we start the toss-up question and a player buzzes in. Now as soon as the player buzzes in to answer the question, in this example we see that there's 5.9 seconds remaining for the players to answer. Now we can hit reset and it'll go back to 10. The player got the right answer. Now we go to the next question. The question is asked and now they have time to buzz in. The first player buzzes in and there's 7.9 seconds remaining. So we wait. The player answers the question. If the player got the wrong answer, we can press resume and the timer will continue counting from exactly where it left off. The next player buzzes in. There's 4.6 seconds remaining, and that player has the option to answer the question. Now in some competitions, you may want to keep doing this. The next player answers. This player buzzed in with 2.2 seconds remaining. Now this time we're going to go ahead and we're going to let it time out. And when it times out, what that means is that the buzzer system is actually locked out, makes a lockout sound just like on Jeopardy, and nobody's allowed to buzz in. Now nobody can buzz in. At the end of this time, time automatically reverts back to the toss-up time and the buzzer system is reset and ready for the next question. Now, advantage of this system is that all of the control functions that we just talked about are accessible through a handheld remote control. The handheld remote control allows us to reset the system. It allows us to select a timer. And it allows us to start the timer. It allows us to continue if the person got the wrong answer, all without having to touch the buzzer system. Player buzzes in. If they get the right answer, we press reset, and if they get the wrong answer, we press this button, the go pause button, and it causes the system to reset and the timer to continue. And then when we want to switch to the bonus question, we press timer select. That takes us to our timer number 2, which we designated for bonus, and then we can begin our bonus time.